April 24th, 2019, the day when Avengers Endgame released on theaters. By far one of the greatest movies of all time, in my case, as it serves as the culmination of stories against one giant enemy. And the moment where all heroes banded together on one final stand against Thanos, where Captain America, leading the charge, was the only moment in my life I cried and cheered my heart out in a theater. The word hero always resonates within me as those who heal the sick and save the weak. Yet, we also have heroes in the real world, albeit the absence of superpowers and abilities, but what makes them similar to those in fiction are just three things: courage, intelligence, and compassion. Introducing the Philippines' national hero, Jose Rizal, an individual whose efforts to reignite the Philippine fire of nationalism through not the sword, but by pen, against the abuse and tyranny of the Spanish occupation. And now, 125 years after his death, his name still resides within history books and school walls as a solemn reminder of the man who laid his life for the Filipinos. But given how long has passed since the Spanish left the country, the question came on whether Rizal should be made obsolete today. Well, I can say that we cannot make Rizal and essentially all other historical figures obsolete today because they serve as a constant reminder of a past life that we must never return to. In a way, what made Rizal forced to take action against the Spaniards are due to the rampant social issues that spread within his time. These social issues that exist during Rizal's time is by sense still exist today. One of which is thievery, where during the Spanish occupation is evident from accounts where friars and essentially the clergy embezzle money from the labor force, which are the Indios. In a way, thievery at a major scale still exists today, as for the instance of the pork barrel scam, a funding of ghost projects led by Janet Napoles that defrauded the government of 10 billion pesos. Discrimination was also a rampant issue during the Spanish occupation in the instance of the caste system between the Ilustrados and the Indios. Now, discrimination still exists in the country in the form of gender discrimination, where the LGBTQ plus community faces numerous negative assaults both physically and mentally due to their orientation. Rizal himself dreamed of a prosperous future for his country and its citizens, free from fear and a just treatment to all its children. Regardless of how ideal an idea it may be, he fought and died for it in the end. By making him obsolete leads to the denial of the dream he long sought for. A dream that does not benefit him in the end, but rather his fellow countrymen as a whole. He is considered a hero because he has the courage to face the enemy, intelligence to act under the right moment, and compassion for those who fell prey to the misfortunes of his time, thereby satisfying the three criteria I said earlier of a hero: courage, intelligence, and compassion. Therefore, I urge you all that as of this moment, let us all be heroes of the present. For I will be your Captain America, bloodied and beaten, yet stood his ground, and all of you be my Falcon and Black Panther, who rushed to my aid and stood with me against what the Philippines see is the Thanos of the present. By denying the idea of hero obsolescence is akin to the scene of great jeering and crying as we charge straight ahead as soon as we hear the words "Avengers Assemble" or "For my country, the Philippines." I am Ron DAYAP. Thank you.